Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, October 10th. Looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. Yes, we have CPI out in the next 20 minutes or so, but it doesn't matter. What I'm going to tell you is still going to hold come 9:30, right? We're talking about levels, lines in the sand that, regardless of what CPI does, it's going to be the same come 9:30. Depending on where we open. Right now, remember, we went out with a double distribution day to the upside in ES and NQ. We also went out with price probes late in the day. Overnight, the majority of the overnight is below the base of the price probe, right? If you're a bull, you want to see us open above there. If you're a bear, below. Righty did not have a trend day yesterday. In fact, they sold off a good part of the afternoon. They ended just with an afternoon rally high in J, and they're still in balance. ES is up on all three time frames. NQ is balanced on the monthly and weekly, up on the daily. Depending on where the overnight highs and lows are, I'm not going to say where they are now. Let's talk about our lines in the sand come 9:30. Okay? Obviously, the price probe base is 1. Plain and simple. If we open below it at 9:30 and get the overnight low, well, then I'd be looking for shorts against it. If we open above it at 9:30 and get the overnight high, wherever it may be, it could be here, it could be up here, doesn't matter. Same with the overnight low, doesn't matter. If we get the overnight high and open above it, then I'll be looking for longs against it. Now, it's not that black and white or that simple, but that's a very, very relevant point. If we gap higher, you're going to be in unknown, uncharted territory in the S&P. In NQ's case, they would try to take out 517.50, which would put the weekly up. If we gap down, or forget about gapping down, let's not use that yet. If we open below the afternoon pullbacks, well, then you're going to have at least overlapping lower value. We'll see if we get acceptance into the lower distribution, which is A's range in ES and the same in NQ. Right? Now, bulls will definitely try to defend yesterday's low because the dailies are up. Right? They take that out, you're back to balance. I don't think bears so much would defend ES's high from yesterday. NQ they might, and don't forget, balance rules are in effect. If the market does sell off and fails up here, on the weekly balance, we got within 35 points of a weekly balance high. Then we would see if the market sold off heavy, if at some point we go and test the balance low. Again, this is, pretty basic what we're looking at here on the profile. And this is what we are discussing the entire day in the trading room while looking for trades. Okay? And then chart-wise, so here's the daily in ES, right? We're up right now. Until we take out a daily low, you're going to remain up. In NQ's case, let's look at the weekly, because that's the more important one right now to see the balance. Here's your balance. That's the balance I am using. Okay? So from September, late September, what's the balance low? I would say last week's low. So if we did fail at the balance high, then we would look to test the balance low from the week of September 30th. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading today, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.